When I talk about this player, so skillful and can pinpoint a kick anywhere in the ground. Loves to fish. A good eye for talent. Well, we know how he played on the field. How does he play off the field? I'm here with the iiNet Eye of the Champ series, and we're here to connect better with Gary Buckenara. Gary Buckenara! Hey, I knew I'd find you here.
The big man. How are you,
I'm
Dip?
going well. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you.
That's it.
So what made you get into fishing?
From a kid. Caught a few fish as a kid, got introduced to it actually by my uncle. Just loved the feeling of catching fish.
Well, tell us now, what are you doing?
I'm doing the recruiting for the footy club still. You know, been doing that since 2004.
Name me two players that was under the Bucky radar a long time ago and now playing on the MCG.
Well, I guess probably my first draft in 2004. That was the draft where, you know, had first three picks was Roughhead Franklin Lewis. So
Roughhead Franklin Lewis. Now, let me think. If they've been pretty good, they're superstars. And Ruffy actually lived with you for the first couple of years.
Well, all three boys did for about 3 months and had us out of house and home. You know, we're in a great location here, River, so I've heard they're catching a few fish here, so let's have a crack.
I'm going to show you how to do it, my style.
I'll take my notebook.
You take your notebook. Here we go. What's the biggest catch you've had out of a boat?
Well, the biggest fish would be about an 8-foot bronze whaler shark.
Wow.
So, yeah, that took a while to get in. And we released it once we got it in. But edible fish, like the black jewfish up in Darwin, fantastic fish.
Just tell us a little bit about your highlights at Hawthorn.
Oh, well, when I first came to the footy club, it was a club that I sort of barracked for. For me to walk into that club back then, it was just an amazing experience for me as a young WA kid. 87, everyone knows about the wonderful kick that you kicked to get us in the grand final. You've taken the mark, I've run across the mark just to get out of the way, and Jimmy Steins followed me through and gave us a 15-metre penalty. Do you think you could have kicked that goal anyway? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. No one will ever know, mate, so I always say yeah.
Mate, we didn't catch much, but anyway, we've got something.
Do it nice and basic, you know, some lemon, a bit of butter, wrap it in alfoil, a bit of salt and pepper, and then just let it sit there for about 5 or 10.
Well, compared to now, did you have a simple life playing footy?
Very much so, yeah. Look, we went to work, went to training, came home, played footy on Saturdays and did it all over again. They're professional athletes now and, you know, they're trained accordingly, you know, so that's the biggest difference, I think, is, you know, what we did, you know, the only things that went in ice after a game was the beers. Now they have ice baths and all that sort of thing. There was none of that.
Great having you here, and thanks for cooking the fish, and hopefully you can get some more fishing done when you get some more of those great hawks that you've picked up.
Yeah, well, hopefully, you know, it's been great to stay involved, and, yeah, I've enjoyed doing what I'm doing.
So that's how Gary plays like a champ. Now show us your passion by uploading pics with the hashtag PlayLikeAChamp. iiNet, connect better.